Was Kimi K3. Now, my first guess as investors are missing the main point and really misinterpreting several messages from this market. So let's bring in Spear Advisors founder, CIO Ivana Delevska. And so here's the thing that's really stood out immediately on Friday. So Kimi, I never heard of it, but Kimi K2 was at 18. So they leaped from 18 to number one, at least in this arena thing. This is a sort of, no matter what you think about this, to think that a Chinese company could come that far and that fast and leapfrog everyone is unnerving.
That's right, Charles. So this is a really impressive performance improvement from Kimi. However, I would put some skepticism around these rankings because not all applications are created equal. So depending on what you test these models in, you get different outcomes. So for example, right now, we still think that Claude's Fable is in the lead for most applications, but for some applications like coding, which is a big one, Kimi is supposedly
whether
ahead.
Kimi is in the lead or just a little bit behind, you have to be impressed with the improvement, the pace of the improvement, and the threat that what kind of a threat does this now mean with respect to all of the frontier model in general?
So absolutely, Charles, this is a threat to the frontier models. And the question is going to be whether Kimi can capture the enterprise market. That's been the bread and butter for Anthropic. I think that's really the big question, whether the US will allow enterprises to use Kimi. Even though it's open model, we don't quite know what's behind it yet. They're supposed to be releasing the open version at the end of the month. So there's still a lot of questions here in terms of both the model functioning and how cheap it actually is. Because on some tasks, if you have to run it multiple times, you end up comping pretty similarly to Anthropic.
Yeah, I've been crashing on this since 5 a.m. Friday morning, trying to learn about this all over the weekend. And one of the things that we see, you can see the sort of the rating. This is a AA Intelligence Index, so it's a little bit different than the one we just saw. It's still very, very impressive. But it takes a lot to run this too, right? It's not cheap. Like the initial thing we hear China cheap, they're going to take all market share.
Absolutely, Charles. So for example, there are open models in the US that are cheaper than this. So it's not necessarily significantly cheaper than any model that's out there. It's more expensive than the low-cost models, but it's cheaper than the high-end frontier model. So that's how I would compare it on the pricing spectrum.
A lot of debate over the weekend. You just kind of alluded to the administration. What do you think? A lot of people are saying capitalism, let's fight, let's have it out. Open source, there should be nothing around it. The administration, though, also hearing like, hey, this is one thing for us to build this up. I guess the key word is distillation, which is a fancy word for theft. They're saying, hey, the Chinese stole everything from Anthropic and put a layer on it. Should we allow that to happen?
Well, Charles, it is a free market, so I think low regulation is going to encourage more competition, and that's ultimately good for consumers. I think the real question here is where is this data going and how secure it actually is. So I think there should be a lot more education on the security of these models, even the US one for that matter, right? Like when you feed the information to the model, is it training the model or is it really proprietary to you?
So is it too early to say that OpenAI and Anthropic, at least what we were thinking about them in terms of these trillion-dollar companies, can they still fetch that kind of market cap?
I think they can, and the reason is because it's no longer about Fable, it's going to be about the next model. So these companies, both Anthropic and OpenAI, are at the forefront of innovation. If they stop innovating, Kimi is going to stop innovating too.
The next leapfrog should come from Anthropic and OpenAI. We should be bracing for that. By the way, with the Gemini couldn't keep up, and at least the one that's in testing now, and that's one of the reasons that Google got hit. This was interesting. So K3 says we received far more love than they expected, and the GPUs are feeling it. So they're pushed closer to limits on capacity. This takes us to the winners, even America. Compute's got to be a big winner, right?
That's right, Charles. So the takeaway from all of this model discussion is that the compute layer is still very constrained, and hardware is still going to be the best place to get good risk reward, especially post this pullback.
I want to ask you about a post you put out. I love when you put these charts out in these tables. So the worst momentum reading in 27 years. What are we getting wrong about this pullback in momentum?
Well, Charles, what's been happening in the market is that quant funds have been taking big share of the pie here, and momentum is one of the most successful quant strategies. So they've really been piling onto the success of the semiconductor trade, and they've been benefiting in the early parts of this year. That trade is now unwound, right? So everybody that was chasing it had to liquidate, and this is a good entry point for fundamental investors to go through the lay of the land.
The pendulum has swung too far over, in part because of this, what's happened with these quant funds. They overcommitted, they got hammered, and now it's created an opportunity for the audience.
That's right, Charles. So the key is to just find the winners here that will double in the next 3 to 5 years rather than ones that could stay here.
I thought you were going to say 3 to 5 days. Oh, I'll take 3 to 5 years. One of your names I saw that you like a lot, ALAB. I saw this, that Samsung, Hynix, Micron, they dropped out of this in-house CXL controllers. And apparently ALAB is one of the beneficiaries of this.
That's right, Charles. So ALAB is one of the makers of CXL, and I think that's going to be a big market for them. Just to give you a sense, the market since a few weeks ago in size, the sell side expect will double. We had known this coming in, but it's basically going to double from about 600 million to $1 billion in market cap. So companies like ALAB, Marvell is another one, are in prime position to benefit.
You also like ARM and you like KLA here, or KLA 10 core. What's the story on KLAC that sort of differentiates it from other semiconductors?
So the key with KLA is that they're not a semiconductor story, they're a semiconductor CapEx story. So if you look at the semis, I think right now the best risk reward is in the CapEx, which is basically where TSMC and the Microns of the world are going to be spending their capital. So they make capital equipment rather than semis, and that's the big difference. This cycle just inflected last year, and this year there was really no capacity to be able for them to add anything.
How much visibility out do you think then? You said just had this inflection point. We could see the stock has made a magnificent run. How much further?
So we basically, for KLA, we have 3 years of visibility. There is going to be definitely a 1.5-year memory cycle, if not more. And then behind that, there is going to be a logic cycle with the CPUs.
Ivana, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.